We have corrupt senators. We have a potential new U.S. Treasury Secretary who Trump would love to bring on. Kind of surprising name for those of you who are trusting of politicians. For those of us who are not trusting of politicians, I mean, should we really be that surprised? Also, I have a warning for those of you waiting to get repaid from Mt. Gox. The trouble is not yet over, so please be vigilant. Okay, welcome to Crypto Tips. My name is Heidi. Let's get right into it. First, the most important news about Mt. Gox. Those who are finally ready to get repaid this Bitcoin, you know, there's two sides of the story. There's the people who are really scared of this dumping of Bitcoin from the Mt. Gox trustee into the hands of those who have been waiting 10 years to get their Bitcoin back because they were victim to the third-party risks associated with centralized exchanges. I am really happy that these Mt. Gox holders of 10 years are now going to get some Bitcoin back, but it's not the end of the road for them just yet. Now, many of them are reporting several unauthorized login attempts for their Mt. Gox website so that they can claim these funds. Can you imagine waiting 10 years and right before you get your payout, someone busts your account and gets that for you instead? They call this a brute force attack, where someone is just trying one password after another until or if they are able to break into your account. So for those of you who have very strong passwords, I commend you. And for those of you who have two-factor authentication enabled, this is the situation why. Now we have to talk about Senator Mendez. He was known for being a Bitcoin critic, a cryptocurrency critic. Turns out the guy was a gold bug. You know how we know he was a gold bug? He was caught accepting bribes in the form of gold. So that's why he didn't like Bitcoin. And, you know, the irony, obviously, is that his big argument against Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies is because they're used by criminals. Yet he himself, for his own criminal acts, chose to accept gold and not Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. Man, you cannot write this stuff. All right, lastly, we have to talk about Trump and his view on Jamie Dimon and Jamie Dimon's recent U-turn in regards to his opinion on cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. Trump is very excited now that Jamie Dimon seems to be changing his tune to cryptocurrencies, and relatively quickly, Trump himself has also changed his tune to Bitcoin very, very quickly. I think it was like, 1 or 2 years ago, he was saying that Bitcoin was a scam and made out of thin air. And now he realized it's a great edge that he can use for his campaign. He can act like he knows anything about Bitcoin. He knows nothing about Bitcoin. If you've read any comment he's ever made about Bitcoin, he is completely clueless. He might as well be trying to describe some imaginary creature that he saw in a dream one time, because he has no idea about anything about Bitcoin. All he knows is it's something that he thinks China might get, and they need to get it first. What? He knows nothing. Okay, anyway, now there's rumors that he is considering appointing Jamie Dimon as the U.S. Treasury Secretary. How do you feel about that? Shouldn't be surprised. Politicians are going to politic. They're going to say whatever they need to say to get elected. And in the meantime, the beautiful thing about Bitcoin that Trump is going to tell you is that it is an amazing exit from that system. It takes the power away from any government, including their politicians. It's a decentralized network that invites you to participate, to make it stronger, to make it more robust, so that you yourself can proactively protect your financial future and participate in a free market. It's made to protect the freedom of commerce and the freedom to transact in a peer-to-peer fashion just for you. You who are watching this right now. Bitcoin was made for you. Isn't that beautiful? And you didn't have to elect anyone. You don't have to worry about if Bitcoin is going to follow through on their promises. It is completely auditable, publicly, and transparent, and that's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.